This video is not going to be for everybody. This video is for the ones who are ready for the truth, who are ready to accept the truth, who are ready to confront the truth, for the ones who are awakening to the fact that it's time to change and get honest with yourself. This is for who this video is going to be about. And let me ask you this. What if life isn't asking you to become someone else? What if life is asking you instead to stop pretending? Pretending what? Pretending to be in the right relationship, pretending to be surrounded by the right friends, the right people, pretending that you have the right job, pretending that your environment where you're living is great, it's perfect, pretending that your lifestyle is actually good, it's fine, pretending that your health is good. What if life is asking you to stop pretending for a minute and start getting honest with yourself first, then with everything and everybody else around you. But first, you gotta be honest within you, within yourself. What if it's time to stop and really think about that maybe the fact that you are truly struggling at the very bottom is because you're not being honest with yourself. Being honest with yourself is also about thinking that maybe the choices that you have made up until now were based on proving yourself, feeling worthy about something, showing something to your family, to your parents, to your friends, to society. Going to a particular path because this is the right thing to do, because this is what they say is right to do in order to be successful, in order to live a great life. Following a system, rules that are literally destroying you and your life. Because the system nowadays, it has always been like this. School, university, the system is broken. The system is built and meant to be built to keep you struggling every single day. So what if you have been conditioning to choose a path that is actually not yours, to make choices and take action towards something that you don't even care about, and you're living a life completely in misalignment to what you truly are? Some people never stop thinking about who they truly are because it's uncomfortable, it's too scary. Well, because they're just living so much in autopilot that they don't even think to stop and asking themselves deeper questions, true questions. And they expect at the same time to live a great life, to live the life of their dream. How? By pretending? By not getting honest with yourself? By not facing what you're supposed to face, even in fear, even if it's uncomfortable? So you have two choices. And the choices are dying by living in lie, dying by pretending that you were living a great life, or pretending that even though you're struggling, you keep pretending. You keep living in the struggle. So it's conscious or unconscious, intentionally or not, you keep pretending. Or stopping for a minute and finally let this awakening moment completely change the direction of your life by being honest with yourself. Start setting boundaries and start making changes that finally are true to your heart, are true to who you really are. If you don't know who you really are yet, it's time to reconnect with that part of you that was suppressed. Suppressed by what? By belief that you inherited from family, parents, societies, environment, friends, movies, videos, songs that shaped who you really are today? You see, the problem is that we never take responsibilities for our life because we always think, and it's easier to think, it's not me, it's the other person, it's the society, it's this and that. And we never truly take the responsibilities for our lives. We live passively, thinking that it's not our fault. That's the problem. Because everything in this life, no matter what happens, it's your responsibility. And when you start to live with this concept that everything is your responsibilities, I'm gonna telling you, everything is gonna change. Everything is going to change in your life when you start to understand that it is your responsibilities. Because every morning you wake up, and no matter what you do or you don't do, it's your choice. No matter what happens or it doesn't happen, it's your choice. Ah, no, but, nope. Ah, no, but they tell me, ah, but she said, ah, but she did. Nope. Stop with this bullshit. You need to start living your life intentionally, not in autopilot, not thinking there is nothing to do. You are settling for nothing. That's the problem. You gave up on your ambitions, on your dreams, on your lifestyle, on your health. You just gave up. That's the problem. And so it's time to start to understand that you need to wake up in the morning with intention. And no matter how hard it is, no matter how uncomfortable it is, you need to start making big changes. And big changes never starts from outside yourself. It always starts from within you, within yourself. That's where the change start happening. My life truly changed, myself, I truly changed when I start saying stop to everything outside myself and I went inward. When I start truly focusing on myself, taking all the responsibility for who I was, my life, every action, every decision that I was taking, when I start to focus on myself and take responsibilities, that's where I completely transformed who I was. That's where I came back to the truth. That's where my true self re-emerged naturally. Because that's what happened. When you start shedding off everything that you're not, the real you start emerge naturally. You don't need to find it somewhere else. You don't need to find it in someone else. It's just here already within you, but has been suppressed and covered by things that you think you were, but you're not. By beliefs that they were not yours, by choices that were not coming from within you. When you start to understand this, say, bloody hell, I've been living in a lie up until now. I thought I was authentic. Nope, you were not. Now, there is a video I made that talk about identity, that talk about beliefs, and how who you are today is not the real you. And I really want you to watch the video here or whatever it's going to be right now, because that will change perspective and will make you connect the dots and see your life from a different perspective. So click this video right now and see you there. Bye.